Welcome back, treasure hunter. Stay locked in because what you are about to hear could completely change the way you look at a large dollar coin that most people ignore every single day. This is old quarter dollar value, and today we are diving deep into one of the most overlooked coins in American history. The 1972 Eisenhower Dollar, a coin that looks ordinary, feels ordinary, and is often treated like a common dollar, but hidden within this series are versions and conditions that collectors actively search for across the United States. And some of these coins can carry surprising value if you know exactly what to look for. Right now, somewhere in the U.S., someone has this exact coin sitting in a drawer or a jar completely unaware of its details, and that simple lack of knowledge is exactly how valuable coins continue to slip through circulation unnoticed. The Eisenhower dollar was introduced in 1971 to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower and also celebrate the Apollo 11 moon landing, which is beautifully represented on the reverse side with an eagle landing on the moon holding an olive branch symbolizing peace and achievement. The coin is large, heavy, and instantly recognizable compared to modern currency. With a diameter of about 38.1 millimeters and a weight around 2268 grams for standard clad versions, which gives it a distinct feel in hand that collectors appreciate. When you hold a 1972 Eisenhower dollar, the first thing you should do is observe the mint mark, which indicates wear. The coin was produced with Philadelphia coins typically having no mint mark, Denver coins marked with a D, and San Francisco coins marked with an S. And each mint can have different levels of rarity depending on the type of strike and condition. Now here's where things start to get interesting, because not all 1972 Eisenhower dollars are equal. There are different varieties, including regular circulation, strikes-proof versions, and special mint set coins, and each category carries its own level of collector demand. Proof coins, for example, were struck with extra care for collectors, often showing sharper details and mirrored surfaces, while special mint set coins have a unique finish that falls between proof and circulation strikes, making them appealing to collectors who understand subtle differences in appearance. When examining this coin closely, you should focus on the sharpness of Eisenhower's portrait, the clarity of the lettering, and the condition of the reverse design where the eagle is landing on the moon, because high-grade examples with strong luster, minimal marks, and clean surfaces are significantly more desirable than worn or heavily circulated pieces. Another important factor is surface quality. Coins that retain their original shine and show minimal scratches, contact marks, or dulling are considered far more valuable in the eyes of collectors, compared to coins that have been circulated heavily and lost their detail. Some 1972 Eisenhower dollars also exist in silver versions, typically found in special collector sets from the San Francisco Mint. These contain 40% silver and are more valuable than standard clad coins, not only because of their metal content, but also because they were not intended for general circulation, which makes them scarcer in everyday use. Identifying these silver versions requires careful observation of packaging, origin, mint marks, and sometimes professional verification, especially if the coin is not in its original set. Now, while most 1972 Eisenhower dollars in circulated condition may not carry extreme premiums, high-grade examples, error coins, and silver variants can command strong collector interest, and in some cases professionally graded coins in exceptional condition have sold for hundreds of dollars, with certain rare examples reaching higher values depending on demand and grading. The key to understanding value lies in condition, rarity, and demand, three factors that determine how collectors price any coin, and the 1972 Eisenhower dollar is no exception. If you ever come across one, take a moment to inspect it closely. Check the mint mark, examine the details, look for sharpness and original luster, and avoid cleaning the coin, because cleaning can permanently damage the surface and reduce its value significantly. Remember the difference between a common coin and a valuable one is not always obvious at first glance, but with the right knowledge, you can identify subtle features that others overlook, and that knowledge is what separates someone who spends a coin from someone who recognizes its true potential. So next time a large dollar coin lands in your hand, don't rush to spend it. Take a closer look, because that simple habit could reveal hidden value you never expected. And that is exactly what Old Quarter Dollar Value is here to uncover. Your treasure hunt continues, and this is just one of many coins still waiting to be discovered in plain sight. And that's exactly why the 1972 Eisenhower Dollar is not just another old coin sitting in circulation. It is one of the most overlooked and misunderstood pieces in modern American coin history, a coin that millions of people have handled, without ever realizing that certain versions, mint marks, and high-grade conditions can transform it from a simple dollar into a highly collectible and sought-after piece among serious collectors across the United States. Remember, this is not a coin you judge in a second glance, because its true rarity is hidden in the details. The strike quality, the mint origin, the preservation level, and the subtle characteristics that only trained eyes recognize. And that is what makes it truly unique. While most people see a common dollar, collectors see potential opportunity and hidden value waiting to be discovered. The Eisenhower Dollar series itself holds historical significance, honoring a U.S. president and the Apollo 11 moon landing, which already makes it a standout in design and meaning. But the 1972 issue specifically becomes even more interesting. When you understand how condition rarity, mint variations, and collector demand can elevate its importance far beyond face value. That is why high-grade examples, special mint issues, and silver collector versions continue to attract attention in the numismatic market, and why this coin remains a favorite among enthusiasts who understand its background and uniqueness. So if you ever come across a 1972 Eisenhower Dollar, don't rush to spend it, don't ignore it, and don't assume it's ordinary. Take a closer look, because what appears common at first glance can sometimes turn out to be something truly rare, truly unique, and potentially far more valuable than expected. And that is the power of knowledge. That is the difference between spending and discovering. And that is exactly what we explore here at Old Quarter Dollar Value, where every coin tells a story and every detail matters. Stay curious, keep checking your coins, because your next discovery could be closer than you think. And we will see you in the next video with another hidden treasure waiting to be uncovered. Thanks so much for watching video.